Designing computer hardware with a built-in conscience is easy to dismiss as just another science fiction fantasy. But if constitutional hardware is a fantasy, we have to look closely at the alternative we are currently defending. Any proposed governance solution must be measured against the trillion-dollar reality of our actual existing financial architecture, not an idealized version of how we wish software worked. In May 2010, automated trading systems operating without structured hesitation erased roughly $1 trillion in market value in 30 minutes. This same lack of architectural hesitation drives the modern compliance crisis. Global anti-money laundering efforts now cost financial institutions $274 billion a year, yet 90 to 95% of monitoring alerts are false positives that overwhelm human oversight. But these failures have a concrete price. In 2024, TD Bank faced a $3 billion penalty, the largest single enforcement action ever levied under the Bank Secrecy Act. This governance gap occurs because binary logic forces every decision into two states, proceed or refuse. Without a third state for structured hesitation, systems generate massive volumes of alerts on ambiguous data because they lack the architectural middle ground to pause and verify. Current oversight is relegated to a post-action software policy. The system executes trades, approves loans, or injects liquidity before humans have the chance to review the logs and ask if the action was correct. Machine-speed algorithms will always act faster than a software-based oversight layer can justify. Lev Guian proposed an architectural solution called Ternary Logic. It operates on a mandate called the Guian Vow, to pause when truth is uncertain, refuse when harm is clear, and proceed only where truth is. This shows the core innovation, state zero, or epistemic hold. It is a mathematically enforced third state sitting between proceed and refuse. When truth is uncertain, the system halts the data stream as a deliberate, documented determination, not an error. By institutionalizing this pause, the framework transforms hesitation into a mandatory evidentiary requirement for the machine. To embed a pause without causing catastrophic latency in global finance, the framework physicalizes the governance process. This dual-lane diagram shows the separation. The blue inference lane proposes economic actions under 2 milliseconds. Simultaneously, the yellow governance lane verifies cryptographic legitimacy within a 50-millisecond budget. Both converge at the green Muller C-element lock before execution. Convergence is enforced at the physical layer using delay-insensitive ternary logic, or DITL hardware. The tau-aux uncertainty resistor shown here enforces the covenant, no log equals no action. Without a verified audit trail, execution is electrically impossible. The 50-millisecond constitutional gate ensures a fail-closed environment. As the timeline shows, the physical circuit only unlocks once a provisional permission token is issued and verified. Translating these rules into hardware voltage enforces governance at the physical layer. A rogue algorithm cannot optimize away constraints wired directly into the circuit board. Since this enforcement power is embedded in the hardware, the question is, who actually governs the rules the silicon is following? The framework uses a tricameral governance model, distributing authority across the technical council, the stewardship custodians, and an autonomous smart contract treasury. This mutual veto structure prevents a single corporation or sovereign entity from executing a 51% capture attack to quietly rewrite the rules of legitimacy. Dividing technical competence, ethical oversight, and financial enforcement into structurally opposed sovereignties creates a system where governance remains verifiable. We started by asking if ternary logic is a utopian dream. Our current reliance on post-action paper trails to monitor hyperfast algorithms creates a structural oversight gap. Cascading failures aren't an anomaly of this system. They are a predictable outcome of execution moving faster than justification. The stability of our economic infrastructure now requires machines that are physically incapable of acting without first proving they have the right to do so.